let me tell you about the Russians. Yo, they were running around with their own little backwards sort mini Xena fun. Every time they wanted to make fun of Xena when they fucked with the Chrono Stone, they made their own little Russian palm. They all made their own little Russian Buddha palm, and they were running around with it like in Yumi. And then it was just the Emperor speaking through the shit, and this shit was having fun with the Russians. And I'm laughing at the Russians every day, like, yo, stop chasing me with your funny thing when they done robbed you in Florida and shit. And then on top of it, they done took the shirt off your back in Florida. They done took the shirt off your back in Florida. And then, because who's your back? I'm the one that made it, right? Yeah, they done took the shirt off your back, running around with their own little fucking biohazard palm bitch, smoking cigarettes, looking like a stink Shabbat Zena slash Shabbat tobacco backwash Zena and shit. And then this shit's having chicklins. This shit was having chicklins and it's spreading around. And then everybody thought they were doing something. I'm looking at the Russian outbreak at a time, like, yo, my nigga. That shit is an outbreak, my nigga. Like, I didn't want to tell you and shit. You too cool for that, man. There's a lot of things going on the cool side that you don't know about. Like, damn. Too bad. Whoa. Whoa. I was looking at them niggas like, yo, my nigga, I was walking around in the cold weather. You know I don't really get cold and shit. My hand be feeling like I should just smack you with fire and shit. While I be outside, my hand gets so cold, it feels like I should smack you with the fire of the ice and shit. You wouldn't want that shit, my nigga. Yo, my nigga. I don't even say nothing to the nigga. I just be like, whoo. Like my hand already tell me just get this, just do it. I be walking by the niggas at the time like, oh my god, I'm not going to kill. I am not going to jail like that. I'm like, if I hit the nigga already a certain time where I be coming in, my shit be fully ice. It be full looking fully ice, red and gold and shit, and it just be I just be looking at the niggas like, wow, man. My wife is just telling me I just should slap the nigga and just walk away and shit, man. I don't want to hit the nigga with the Buddha palm like that, man. I'm like, yo, damn, you think, wow. My wife, every day I come inside, my wife be like, yo, go for a walk. I come for a walk. And it always happens as soon as I'm about to get to the door, my hand goes, quing. I'm like, damn, for real? I should just do it? I should smack the nigga with it? Wow, damn. You know the energy. Anyway,
Can I have a big meeting today?
And 2 boxes of Twizzlers.
you want another
For
one?
the team.
The team?
Order online, pick up in an hour. Get up to $200 off on PCs at your tech destination. Head Office Depot, Office Max.
Swing by. I'm not busy. You wouldn't settle for a 2-star test. So why do you stay with that guy that treats you like this?
Yeah.
Please see if there's better out there.
Ask your friends.
We're pretty sure they'll send you over to us.
Because we're not just a bank.
We're an ally.
What the fuck about I guarantee you, outbreak. Alley oop. There you go. There you go. Wow. Yo, listen, man. Yo, I thought y'all were educated, man. I see y'all be playing in the ice kind of long, man. Yo, listen, y'all niggas be wondering about the situations be coming out looking cool. You ever notice how your shit look rubbery, moist rubbery a certain type of way? That's not a good situation when you see things getting like that. Even when y'all not like that, that's like an early warning of a turmoil that certain things might cause a certain turmoil a certain type of way. And if you're a star being, you already know about that. Once that happens to your skin, yo, my nigga, you just gotta go outside and just go handle situation. This means another person doesn't really know what's going on a certain type of way. I'm in the winter time. I'm cold right now, so it's a difference. But I'm indoors and I already know what's causing my situation a certain type of way. This shit is already running to the police, so telling me all type of shit. This shit try to lie on me in front of them. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you with your shit. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you in North Dakota with your type of consciousness that you want. So I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna leave. All sensibility is gonna leave, and then you're good for you. shit done chased away your money and shit. No. It ain't the takeover. Your break's over.
Playing 4-on-4 hockey, coach. Maybe even turned Girardi into a goal scorer. This is a guy that used
Yo,
to
my
score
nigga.
goals.
Too bad y'all niggas didn't know physics, man. I don't care, man. But anyway, man.
I have provided the committee with
Anyway, man. I don't care what another person
Papers
says.
ready.
fresh. In 1990.
I should mind my side of the street, worry about myself. If I do,
To some extent, the black community, the white community. The white people do not know it, but the white people's best friend is dead.
The clip and insert in the.
Your ugly Jack in the Box situations in cutting it. You see?
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Look, you know I get all frustrated, so I'm gonna let Star Trek do all the talking.
Oh, hold on.
Ma, Star Trek. Margib ma bafisama Star Wars. Kifoma shama. Vasoma Jackie.
You do know that was complete gibberish, right?
I tried learning Klingon.
For me?
Yeah. All I'm trying to say
Yeah,
is
you shouldn't put people in the headlock and walk by
I love
gates.
you.
I know.
Wait, are you quoting?
Oh, man. Anyway. What I don't say, what I do know about, right? Good for you.
but the construction was not good enough, so they decided to bring it down and build a new building with hotels and shops and apartments.
But not everyone was keen on the idea of demolishing such an
My caretakers never had permission to do things like that to anything.
right next to the site.
Another person's like, yo, but how about yo, my nigga? I'm gold, so of course I'm gonna shine, and I'm gonna shine different. I'm just letting you know, my situation gonna be different from the white boy situation. A white boy's gonna look like a fucking pigment. He gonna look like a literal pigment, and it's not gonna look good. It's just like I was changing the channel, I see some Asian nigga stabbing a upside down pig that had a bag over it and shit, and it stabbed it all in the gut and shit. I looked at the nigga at the time like, damn, that's a pig and shit, but that doesn't take that. You don't know science, that shit like that. Don't. Anyway, I don't want to speak about it. Probably you don't know nothing about mythology or physics, but the nigga was smacking and sticking, go through, and I was looking at this situation like, wow, nigga killed it. I didn't want to say nothing. I was like, "So good for China. Good for you." I was looking at the situation like, good for you. I don't even gotta tell you. You're like, you don't even know nothing about certain physics. It's just like looking at a nigga like, wow. I'm like, no, he thought it. Oh, wow. This is for the niggas on drugs. The niggas on there. Is his conscience there, or is something just happening and you're amazed like I'm amazed? It's like oh shit. This is nigga, and then sometimes I wonder, and I'll be looking at them, it's like, yo, listen, I'm just happy I wasn't there to stand next to that, like, wow, like, yo, did you realize what your homeboy was doing? Oh, the element, are you sure you're gonna remember where that shit was, even the sword, to know the difference when you're looking at it? Shit? Some shit. You gotta case it like, oh, wait a minute. I don't know if that should get things that happen to say, it'll be funny. Oh my goodness, this is the funniest thing.
Not having
That
a
one?
breakfast can make you feel like your day never started. Get going with Carnation
Yeah,
Breakfast
listen,
Essentials. It has protein,
listen to your Fritz.
help your family be their best. Carnation Breakfast Essentials.
It's absolutely
You should learn how to do adlibs and Fritz at the same time and shit.
factory trained technicians. Or isn't. Gets backed by
Anyway, I don't want to tell people certain things. It's like me knowing, sometimes I just want to, I don't know nothing about what's happened. That's how I'm leaving. I don't, right now, I done told you too much. I don't even want to point out the other situations. It's good for you, man. Yo, man, yeah, whatever, man.
And you can taste it on the new flame grilled chicken sandwich. fresh veggies, and juicy white meat chicken topped with sweet honey mustard. The all-new flame-grilled chicken sandwich, only at Burger King.
Men, want to feel younger, stronger, leaner?
Yeah, she fucking up your corporations and shit.
Frank
Niggas done got money. You ever had niggas that done got money and even had education, working in places, accumulating certain type of physics to their education, and then actually seen the people that's fucking up their harmony at a long point in longevity? He just ain't say nothing, man.
Happened to me, and then I found Nugenix Total T.
New Nugenix Total T is our most powerful man-boosting formula ever because it boosts your free testosterone and your total testosterone. Nugenix Total T helps provide even more energy, performance, testosterone, and muscle-boosting ingredients for even better results. To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text WAVE to 231 231. Samples are not available in stores.
Wait, but you can do something about it now. I gotta try Nugenix Total T.
Text WAVE to 231 231 now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. That's WAVE.
Why don't you give it to Stephen Hyde? He's always on the milkshakes. Good for you. Good for you. Wow. Yo, listen, man. Good for you, man. Yo, good for you guys, man. Yo, listen, man. Let me tell you about your Russian Xena and shit that be walking around. That be walking around with the Russians like they're doing something, and then she just go around. A person says, "What happened?" Let me tell you something. One time I was watching the certain martial arts on my family because the system gotta let me know certain things. The other nigga thought he had something like, "Yo, man, look, you don't like this," and I'm looking at the head of the bitch like, "Yo, damn, is this the Russian sun, bitch, on the sun planet?" Then I'm like, yo, damn, that bitch head kind of big, man. I don't think I want that shit, man. My wife is showing me the chick is doing martial arts and shit. My wife crying. I'm feeling all type of ways. It's bothering me like, yo, look. I'm like, what happened? She's like, it's like my wife is mad, but my wife is showing me something else. So she over there, you had to see the movie I watched. She crept over, pop! And the fun is like, I was looking at it like, oh man, yo, you don't like this? And then the nigga just smacked Shorty, she crept up on it. You see, she couldn't do it. I was like, oh man, wow. I saw the looking like, yo, man, you for real, babe? I said, oh, too bad, man. I just looked at my wife. My wife was just like, she was just mad. I was just like, yo, man, I just ignored it. Then the chick, it was like my wife got mad. Niggas killing the caretakers and shit. Niggas thinking 999. What the fuck is that? That shit don't work for you, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Dickhead ass nigga.
It has to go to the right side and it goes down.
Oh, niggas been spying on me, just trying to listen to the words I've been saying and shit. That's good for you, man. That's good.
Suddenly, I woke up.
Niggas spying on the caretakers. Good for you, good for you. You're good guys.
Now we're making big news.
So you just killed the Empress and shit. You just killed the Empress? That's what's up. Killed the element Empress. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up, man. Good for you. I just told you. You heard what I was just speaking about, right? Look.
As the silo fell the wrong way, smashing into the cultural center right next door. As the dust settled, they had no idea if anyone had been harmed. But Kenneth and his team...
No, that's concrete, right? Oh, good. It's not tall. That's concrete, right? Okay, that's what's up. Wow.
May 12th, 2013.
Calm down. Oh, you covering them?
Crowds gathered to watch a huge 4,400-ton silo being demolished. The 50-year-old silo had originally been used to store malt for brewing beer. Demolition expert Terry Quarmby knows
the bar fight?
of demolishing such a large building.
They're heavily reinforced, probably upwards of 40 to 50 meters in height.
No, how many times they killed you, babes? No. They ain't trying to kill you, babes. They ain't trying to. Bitch, who you speaking to, bitch? Bah! They ain't trying to give you the little sneak backhand and back pimp hand, right? Because, hey, look. Little sneaky back pimp hand they gave you at the pimp smack, right? That's the pimp smack right there. That's what's up.
It's the stuff of nightmares. And the unknown factors, of course, are...
Niggas ain't dying and shit. Ball fighting, try to kill your kids, right?
That's the worst scenario.
The explosives had detonated, but failed to destroy part of the rear framework, which caused the silo to be...
Well, I don't need to do work on that planet no more. I'm out. Wow, man. Yeah, man. It's just funny, yo. Listen, like I was telling you about the Russian bitch and shit, right? So she was over there backflipping. She was sitting with niggas, the Russian. It's not the is the Ing. I think it was the Ing family or the Ing family, the Asian Ing family or something. And then they were doing the martial art in the temple, flipping backwards, and then they were in their little meeting, and then next, niggas all shining. Look like they were just a bunch of fucked up little big cupids and shit. I was looking at her like, oh wow, yo, babes, that shit look funny, man. Shorty was in the restaurant. She crept to the temple. The nigga locked himself in the library. All type of shit. I watched everything and shit, man. I was just looking at the situation like, damn. I was looking at the situation like, wow, this is a funny movie. And then I was thinking about myself, and then I watched my own movie about something else. Yo, this is a funny situation, man. I was like, wow. But I was watching a movie like, yo, damn, man. And then that's when I was showing the Ice Galaxy, when a nigga reflecting about the wonderful things that I did, because I was thinking about everything I built a certain type of way, and then I happened to remember the porta potty that I did a certain type of way. And when I'm thinking about certain things, it happens a certain type of way to show you the full physics of what I did. It's a funny situation. So yeah, it looks like this, something like this skin is something a certain type of way, but that's when something's going bad a certain type of way. So, but.
Oh, and look, they've got gain sentience and dryer sheets too.
That's the sun shit though. That's the other sun galaxy shit though.
We do it right too.
That's your little bowling balls. Your little bowling. Oh, you see? Oh man, yo, people were scared. Yo, I tell you, Benjamin Lane called people, jumped out the house, called niggas, pulled up, tried to do reflection magic. That shit didn't want people knowing anything. I was like, she tried to kill the sun galaxy at a point in time. I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck that shit was, man. I'll be honest, it's really me, man. Really.
I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Nah, you wasn't playing basketball before, so don't worry, man.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yo, listen, man. Oh, man. It's just, yo, man, I don't want to say nothing, man. Another nigga, I done told you, yo, listen, once you start going to a certain level, trying to like me, yo, my nigga, don't fuck up your money trying to look like me on a level, and then wonder why you fuck up your money, and then why your mother gonna legally want to kill herself and then kill you, and then on top of it, the confusion you causing because I was already complete. It's just like, you see niggas be telling me, I'm not, fuck out of here, man, I don't get nobody no power, nigga. There ain't no funny situation with me a certain type of way, nigga. This ain't your creepy crawling all over, this stupid shit, speaking about, man. A bitch come out, she's not even saying with her logic. A bitch walking around, yo, listen, my nigga. I got all the space in me and able to hold it down, and you got some dumb bitch that don't. I'll listen to music, another nigga's ass, all type of shit. It don't even matter. You wanna know what's so funny about certain things? I already done jerked off, my nigga. I done been jerking off so much in life. It's just like looking at niggas on the go with certain things. Other niggas not even caring. You got niggas making oaths that don't even give a fuck about what they doing. They just over there just trying to get shot. Looking at niggas' eyes. Kill the Empress. Look at this. Kill the Empress. Kill the Empress. Killed the Empress.
Kenneth Wegg, head of the demolition project, was immediately concerned
Killed the
about
caretaker's
potential
Empress all one time.
Det første, der går gennem hovedet, det er selvfølgelig, om der er personskade.
Luckily, the cultural center was in the exclusion zone, which meant it had been evacuated at the time of the disaster. A security guard gave Kenneth the good news.
Kan jeg høre ham fortælle alt er ok, så kan jeg huske, så slapper jeg af.
Despite the dramatic failure of the demolition, the internal structure of the cultural center had remained largely undamaged. But the offices had been devastated by the force of the collapse. Eva Soma watched.
Yeah, don't worry, I got your spot in the next room. You're gonna run through the system. Oh, where's that? Are you sure? Yeah. That's nothing but bad news right there. Either way you look at it, it's just already scheming. I'm telling you, that's already.
So sad.
The head of the cultural center.
Yeah, you ever had people? Remember how I told you the documentary I was saying this about people speaking a certain type of way in vibrational frequency and patterns, and then individuals, you hear somebody talk one language and you hear another person talk a language, and then you notice the difference of the speech. You know, I speak in prevention, so I know what I'm speaking about, but you notice the difference of the speech a certain type of way. Another person, when they see, they just talk a whole heap of shit a certain type of way. You be looking at them like, yo, listen, my nigga, fuck out of here. You run into somebody and you have a wonderful time, and then they tell you something else a certain type of way, and then you have chicks that, you probably have chicks that look nice sometimes, or people try to dress them up to look nice, you know, like your sanitation be doing funny things, be trying to dress up people to look nice a certain type of way, and then next thing you know, it's just like they be over there, like Redman, you know, all that, and he be over there, so be, other niggas be trying to get to other niggas' situation. Remember the situation, even with, who was it? It was like the Asian Hillary Clinton in the Buddhist, the Ice Temple. When I was telling the individual I made the first Scorpion Ice Temple, and the nigga was headbutting the Ice Temple, and then she was doing all the magic, and the nigga was sending, and he wanted to pimp her, and then next you know, the habitation of her a certain type of way came to see me, because that's the only way she was able to see me without making a big spectacle. And then on top of it, then I see this. Then I realized, like, oh, listen, look at something. She was showing me something. I'm like, yo, listen, I don't want, should have never did that a certain type of way. And then Shorty's like, so-and-so. And then the situations kept coming to me a certain type of way. And I was like, yo, I'm out of here, man. I just started ignoring the situation. And other niggas, the nigga called me, remember the officer called me. He was like, yo, man, do you know so-and-so? This is, I was like, what? What are you telling me? Yo, listen, my nigga. You over here doing funny things, and then you asking me if I know something, and my wife is like, yo, just finish it. And I'm like, yo, for what? Because what's appalling them? And, yo, listen, man, you know, I don't care, man. It's just like, they did all that. I left New York. After I seen people was being irresponsible, they just want to jokey. That's the same thing that happened with the Forbes children, the Rothschilds, the fucking Rockefeller children. When I left them with the blood, all them, you see all the stupid things they started doing, right? What does it say? Those are the people. I knew they knew about Charlotte Temple, then the money, then all this, and other niggas is just using it for finance. And then I'm wondering what happened. They probably did. I don't care. Them same people that was on the internet bending over. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. The Rothschilds fucked over their own value, and on the value calendar of the Rothschilds, that they didn't even realize what they did. My wife showed me, my wife put it on the internet for me to see. The chick, you ever had a chick, wanted the chick to get raped, and then she was like a value, but her shit was already gone. My wife was like, look at what they're doing to the situation that caused this situation to be finished. It should have never came out like that. And I said, the old chick is holding it like, and then the guy's trying to hump me. You see him put his dick. I was like, oh shit. I said, these people killed Mother Moors. Oh shit. I didn't want to say nothing no more after that. I was like, oh. I didn't want to say nothing. Yo, to show you how real it was, they went to go give an injection and pills to another lady of the family a certain type of way. The bitch said she didn't know me. I just looked at her like, yo, this is the bitch that I gave the planet to with the other niggas and you about, yo, listen, I ain't gonna say no. I was in there just looking at them. Bitch, I got shot, so they're scared because like the nigga came back and then I sure it's me. So, and I'm looking at the niggas like, oh, you didn't know? Your mother done told you. You sure? Or you want to be skeptical about it? Good. That's how they're going to do identity theft to your ass and your planet. Bye-bye, bitch. I was like, bye-bye, bitch. I don't know what to say.
Black disc in front of you and marveling at the gravitation gravitational distortions of light to experience this spectacular.
Oh, he wants to send the golden bullet. He wants to send the bullet to the nigga. He's scared and shit. Now his science, all his devious science is gonna line up a certain type of way, killing all the stars in the circumference and shit. Nigga said, they're not stars in the circumference. This shit formed in space just now was just a fucking stars that you try to kill from blowing up the building, nigga. You think I don't know? My wife is calling me to go. My wife is calling me right now to go do the Buddha pump to your ass, nigga. You don't think you're my nigga? I'ma start being instant like what? See?
On our journey across the galaxy,
What?
we pass tens of thousands of other black holes.
We think that there's sort of a zoo of black
They
holes.
just built. You just blew up their fucking structure of anatomy of light, and then you wondering about situations?
Or when stars collapse and maybe another star falls onto them. Then they're the supermassive black holes.
No, they're just coming to get your ass right now.
Galaxy.
They actually just what? What the fuck did you? Yo, another nigga said going in, and I'ma go hard. I'ma go. Nigga just jumped in. Woo, where's this going? Oh, gotta go clean all this, huh? So this is what you want? This what you want? This what you want?
Supernova, the explosion of a star, which shines briefly with the brightness of 10 billion stars.
Then, gravity seizes control of the star's core.
A star is already crushing itself down under gravity, but what stops it is the pressure of the light coming out of it. So if a star can no
I'm hiding gravity. I can show you gravity's mother on my shoulder, and that gravity you're speaking about. I can show you his mother on my shoulder.
Finally, no force can hold it up, and it just crushes it on itself.
Gravity pulls every speck of matter inwards, crushing lumps of solid iron the size of Mount Everest down to the size of grains of sand.
You think about solid matter as being something that's so solid, so strong that it can't compress anymore. Think of iron. But really, iron is mostly space. The space between the protons and neutrons at the core.
No, I'm not thinking of iron. I don't give a fuck about what you're doing. Tell your homeboys to think about iron.
So large that you can end up smashing these core neutrons and protons together.
Yeah, I have. Let me show you. On my fingers, I have so many of your gravity
These
empresses.
subatomic particles together in ways that science.
Yeah, you can't do that. Too bad I'm the only one. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I'm the real husband, literally.
Pressures that we don't really even have very good numbers for.
Bye bye. Oh, yo, let me show you this fake ugly bitch.
Explain what goes on inside a black hole.
Let me show you the ugly bitch that my wife be mad at and shit. She be wondering about your little rat that be running around and shit. Well, I'm gonna wait till she comes on again and I'll show you.
The star's original gravity remains, creating a gravitational field so strong nothing can escape it. The result is a black hole.
Hi, man.
Most black holes are roughly 10 to 20 times more massive than our sun. But at the center of galaxies, black holes can be billions of times bigger.
Yeah, babes, I think he's trying to shoot you, babe.
More than massive. They're supermassive.
The coolest word in astronomy
This is Justine silly bitch.
supermassive
Thought that she punched my wife in her face and thought she was cool and she changing her look, right? You see the rat bitch?
is consuming a supermassive amount of material, and we know that there's one in the center of our Milky Way galaxy.
Our hypothetical probe is closing in on the supermassive black hole, SAG-A star.
Supermassive black holes are actually quite omnivorous. They like to eat gas, but you know, if a star comes within reach, they'll gobble that up too, or a planet, or a spaceship, whatever. They're not so fussy.
They even eat each other.
Over billions of years,
Hi, Bobby.
many stars can die
That's
in one
this is
area,
the ugly bitch.
and the
Look,
resulting
this
black
stupid
holes can move together and combine into bigger and bigger black holes.
SAG-A star.
But, babes, are you finished looking at me, babes? Show me if you still. Show me another one. Show me one more. Alright, I was just making sure. Bye, babes. I'll see you another time, alright? Yo, man. Bye, guys.